ranchos, metal ranchos, metal ranchos.
We're back. Circling Back podcast. Welcome. It's Thursday. It's the final show of the week, unless you dabble in our Patreon. And let me tell you, it's a great time to do that because listener voicemails that drop tomorrow. Oh boy,
it's so good.
That was a fun one, huh?
It really is so good. Yeah, I tweeted that I would like to extend Fumble Week because I just can't stop there. You feel me?
There might be some people on this show that hit us with some fumbles. Maybe their own, maybe some people that were in their lives at the time. I don't know. You'll have to just tune in to find out. But the guy who produced that show and the guy who produces most of our shows, unless he's gallivanting around Guadalajara, it's Randall Trimbacki.
Hi, Dave. I'm back from Mexico. I've been back for a couple days now. In the good old Roback USA. It's my hat for the people listening at home. It's a good hat. Go buy it.
Okay. Just going to let you keep going, man.
I get a commission on all Roback USA hats, so please go buy them.
All right.
Side deal.
I'm going to just regroup here, take a sip of this Stone Creek Bing Bong.
Oh, is that some cold brew?
Yeah, it's cold brew.
KJ is putting on a Roback hat over another Roback hat for some reason.
I wish KJ had one of our Boston hats.
Oh, we can definitely.
I think it would look good.
We have a couple laying around
with salt and pepper goatee KJ. I think it would look really good.
It would suit him.
KJ's here.
Good morning, fellas. Happy to be here. Great to see both of you. I love the new decor in the stew. I guess I had not paid close attention to see that you'd been Manning baptized. I'll up myself too.
Oh yeah, how about that?
It's beautiful.
I wholeheartedly agree.
It's not game worn.
It's not an authentic jersey. I think that much is clear. But it is actually signed by the future #1 overall pick.
Ooh, interesting.
2027 draft. I believe it.
People always need quarterbacks.
He's turning a corner, man.
Manning.
So bad.
Yeah, it is. Unk status over here. So what's new with you, KJ? What's that flannel? It looks good.
Stuck in colder weather up here, boys. Just enjoying fall season, and that type shit. We're at the point of the year where I've got to explain to my kids that it's not nighttime, but it is dark as shit, especially here in the Midwest where school pickups around 4:30. If I do anything besides go straight home, it's going to be dark, and we're having to adjust in their minds what that means. It's tough. It's tough up here in the Midwest.
Yeah, we are going to probably break the record tomorrow for hottest day ever recorded in November in Austin. So can't relate. Couldn't be us. But next week though, Monday,
highest 60 is what I saw.
There we go.
Ooh.
That's chilly for Austin, baby.
Chilly dog.
That's nice. That is beautiful. That is I feel like in my experience living in Austin, the season is so fleeting of you're here and then you're ready for patio season. People don't talk about it enough, but midwinter in Austin, just like most places, is kind of shit. You just get a lot of wet gloom days. But then it's brief, but you guys are about to get some of that sweet spot. I love that.
Yeah, we've had a good run this week. It's just it's fine. Randy's
fine.
Randy will be thriving tomorrow. Randy's got the Ren Fair. More on that later. More Ren Fair talk.
Wow,
later.
way to completely
Sorry.
spoil my weekend and fun.
I know. I hate doing
This
that.
guy.
That was not cool. Just dump that. You still got time. All right, good job. Here's a guy, speaking of dumps, Dylan Shivery.
Don't
I got to take a dump.
Don't intro me like that.
Dylan, did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Without giving it away, would have been an ickier if she said that.
No.
Ooh. Okay. I'll let the people decide. The people who listen to listener voicemails, you decide. You'll know.
Yeah, a young lady.
No, don't give it all away.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I won't. I won't. You'll learn this tomorrow on the voicemail episode on Patreon. But a young lady once gave me the ick because she said she needed to do something in a grotesque way, and I was like, what? Anyway, yeah.
But now that
I'm happy to be here. Very happy to be here. We just got a text from John Duda, by the way. Someone's coming to town soon, and it might be John Duda. And that's cool.
Got to get him on the show.
Got to get him on the show.
Wide load?
Last time we went out with Wide Load, well, he and his wife were here,
Yeah.
and we had fun. But before then, the last time that he was here by himself, that was the infamous Dylan drank champagne on an empty stomach.
That wasn't the last time he was here.
By himself.
By himself.
Right.
Yeah.
Champagne.
Yeah, that was the one.
And I believe it was John's fault that
We were late.
we had an 11 o'clock dinner.
Well, and also Will got locked out of his apartment.
That too.
And so we were just waiting at the bar.
I was so hangry.
It was an influencer dinner. We got to rub shoulders with all the Austin influencers for like a soft opening of a restaurant. You know, sometimes we get that opportunity, you know. But yeah, it was a good time. So look forward to John being in town. What are you looking forward to with the arrival of John Duda?
Hopefully a dinner of sorts
A meal of food.
with champagne.
Champagne.
Might as well run the champagne back.
Yeah.
I don't drink it too often, but
We got some champagne
why
shipped
did
here.
I order champagne that night? I don't even know.
You panic ordered.
Yeah, I was.
You
just
weren't
like-
thinking clearly because your stomach was empty.
Yeah,
And you were just like, give me
I hangry
champagne?
ordered.
Yeah. You should have ordered like a hearty beer.
I should have something filling.
Anyway, subscribe to the Patreon, like we mentioned. We got that going down. If you like haven't got enough spooky season, like you just kind of miss it. If you're like me, and you just miss Halloween in general, go back and check out spooky season. Hell, go back and check out all of them. There's 6 other seasons.
I'll say this: I was catching up on the episodes. I got halfway through spooky season last night, and I was listening at like 11 o'clock by myself in my apartment, and I got spooked. And I was like, I'm turning it off.
I get it, man. It's
Was it
too late.
Was it because Richard McRichardson, or Richard? What was it? Richard McRichards?
Yeah. No, Richardson. So it was Dick McDixon.
No, it was the story about the guy's friend who got the phone call about like trying to contact them. Like that one just creeped me out. I'm like, I'm gonna switch right now. I'm too scared.
You're soft, dude.
I'm soft.
Did you put on your Lola blanket and just cuddle up?
55% off if you use some stuff.
If I find out
Really?
my wife ordered
Yeah.
a full price Lola blanket, I'm gonna be very upset.
Yeah, there's-
55% off.
It's more than half.
That could be a Christmas gift for somebody and that I live with.
Have you seen these, KJ? You seen this stuff?
I sent you guys the DMs.
No, but I'm intrigued.
There's a blanket going around. It's just viral, like Dallas champagne and bubbles influencers. You know, like those types. Like your wife loves them, and like they're all posting them. And Alyssa the other day, as I'm walking out the door to go play golf and go eat a steak, shortly thereafter, she's like, "Hey, do you care if I buy this blanket?" I'm like, "What?" And of course, it's this blanket, and now it's everywhere. They've got like the best mark. We're talking about on the pod. We're giving them all this free pub, but
Yeah, there's multiple influencers that are like have their codes and stuff. And I said to Brett, I'm like, hey, maybe you reach out and we can do a deal with them. Like, oh, you mean the viral sensation? I'm like, they have influencers like currently
he's like,
like
they don't need any
advertising
help.
for them. Why don't we get a part of the fucking bag?
Brett, you know what, Randy? I like what you're thinking. You got something, kid.
He's like
Randy
completely.
should maybe Randy should develop.
He
business
completely
for
like
us.
wrote me off like that was a stupid idea. Like, oh, not like there's other people fucking peddling this right
it's
now.
worth an email.
Yeah,
Sure.
Worst they can say is no.
Should we bring Brett in and just be like, "What's up with that, dude?"
Hey, dude, how about you develop some business?
Why'd
with
you?
Lola?
He comes in here and tells me when we do a cold opens, and I can't tell him how to sell ads.
Damn. Dude, Randy's just
bah.
Randy's coming for Brett's fucking neck.
Damn. I wonder if Brett can hear. I wonder if he knows he's out there getting cooked for real.
Brought the spice back from Mexico. I love it.
Sheesh.
Right. Randy, I did want to give you a personal shout out. I try to get on recording, but kids are bitches sometimes. I showed your story to my kids who are, I won't say obsessed, but Coco's probably top 5 in their Disney Hall of Fame, and so they enjoyed all of your Day of the Dead preparation. We had a few sugar skulls around the house. It's not like we celebrated; it's just something they're aware of. So for them to see you in Mexico while like Day of the Dead preparation was going on, it was big for them. So shouts to Randy for absolute or what do you call it? What do the kids say? S tier content. Dubs in the chat.
Well, thank you. Shout out to your kids. I'm glad they enjoyed it.
Cook for real.
He's really like that.
It's like that. While we're on the topic, y'all mind if I do what I do best and over talk for a moment really quick to tell you what happened to me on Halloween?
Well, real quick, can I tell you what I'm drinking in my cup? Man, hold up.
Please do.
It's I don't know why I did that. Stone Creek coffee. Cold brew,
I
actually.
appreciate it.
Damn.
Jet black. The box is right there. It's a visual show.
I should have poured me up a cup of that.
KJ, yeah, why didn't you? What are you doing?
I forgot it was in there. I'm a freaking dumbass.
Fumble week rolls on.
I fumbled
KJ,
the Stone
Whoa.
Creek.
Pause. Why did we just segue from the Jet Black straight to screaming my name? What happened there?
was
This
gonna-
seems like a delicious cold brew.
Come on, man.
you don't live very far from where Stone Creek plies its craft.
Out Milwaukee way.
I thought that looked familiar, especially the bag on the refrigerator. I see this everywhere. Are these related, correct? These are all same brand, or am I just out of place, correct?
Yeah, you could say they're the same
Okay.
brand.
I just
We only
I
drink
want to
one,
make
dude.
sure.
We're the Stone Creek Coffee Company.
Yeah,
Through
they've
and
got
through.
they've got their HQ out in Milwaukee. It's very cool. You can go do a tasting. I bet they would love to host you.
I'll roll through.
You just leave
Let's
wired,
Yeah.
you know?
I'll send Brett and I'll send y'all a message because I mean that is about an hour or so from the house. That is not a big deal. And the lady who lives upstairs would love to see it.
Let's go, dude. Do it. Maybe we'll come up there. Let me
Yeah.
tell you this, though. The cold brew, great. The hot stuff, great. And you know why? Because they control their variables, unlike some people sitting in this room right now. Little uncontrolled variable boy, Dylan Shivery over here on straight up unk status. Doesn't know
Unk.
what pour over is.
Controlled variables.
That's you, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Whether
yeah.
you're a pour over guy, whether you're pour over mafia, or just whatever, drip coffee, cold brew, Stone Creek coffee is the way to go.
I'm on that Oktoberfest-ish right now.
Look
at
at the
home.
bag.
I know. You think I haven't seen the bag?
Hang on.
It's a beautiful bag. You can smell it through there, can't you?
God damn.
It's got little notes of tea in it.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, right now you can visit stonecreekcoffee.com and use code WASHED for 20% off your first order plus free shipping over $50. Trust your morning mug to the Milwaukee team who's been sourcing, roasting, and brewing for over 30 years. Yeah, I'm gonna trust it, with those guys and not this guy over here who just found out what pour over was and why it's so
No. I
dope.
know. I've known what pour over is for a long time.
Gosh.
I still stand by what I said.
You do not optimize variables. Stone Creek Coffee, again, stonecreekcoffee.com. Use code WASHED for 20% off your first order plus free shipping on orders over $50. It's really good. They're good people, friends of the show. Check it out. I want to hear what happened to KJ on Halloween.
All right, fellas. Well, as I've already mentioned, I have 2 young children, beautiful kids, wonderful children, up here in the Madison, Wisconsin area. Live in a neighborhood like most. The Halloween is pretty dope. I cannot fathom or understand or compare the Austin experience that I observed on many stories. The full-blown block party situation with just droves of people walking down the sidewalk. That's insane.
Yep.
Looked like an absolute sitch. But I want to make sure that I frame this properly and that I don't leave this with any adversarial. So I'm going to preface this quick story by saying Dylan was definitely right about, let's see. Hold on. I had this
As
the
he
other
usually
day.
is.
Oh, UT's offensive line being sus, and I don't mean that negatively. He called this before the season. That was his one concern. It's been, full-blown vetted, and I think they're solid even in spite of that. There was something else I had on my Dylan was right list. We'll get back to it. Now, the reason I'm calling out good things for Dylan, because I loved his Michael Myers outfit. I would probably say Dylan's approach to wearing the Michael Myers outfit in that scene is like milquetoast compared to what my neighbor pulled in our quiet little neighborhood. So we had already made plans. No. This is not shitting on Dylan. I just wanted to make sure he didn't think of me saying like, hey, grown-ups don't dress up and scare kids during Halloween, because that's not what I'm going for here. We made plans with our neighbors who have kids the same age, 3 and 5 years old. Another family from around the way, similar age kids. Neighbors, couple houses down, similar age kids. So there's a group of about 8 to 9 kids, 5 adults, waiting on the 6th adult to get dressed and come out. 6th adult had been on a ladder 3 stories up, dealing with his gutters, up until about 2 minutes before it's like showtime. So kids are antsy, everybody's dressed, everybody's ready. We're all like waiting for the door to pop open for homeboy to walk out. And I shared with Randy a photo that's not the exact costume. It's probably a notch or 2 below the absolute level of like gore and like sheer terror that this guy walks out in.
What the fuck is that?
What is
None
that?
of the other parents are dressed up. And this dad walks out in a full bodysuit, face fully covered. Not like, hey, face out, show the kids like I'm not that scary. It was like a skinless zombie, and I can't find the actual bodysuit.
What?
A skinless zombie. Just shows.
But in this mode, basically.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And
What was the walkout like? Was everybody like, oh,
Okay, dude.
damn.
I basically looked away, and I was like, yep, that's a lot. And just started walking. Took one of my kids and started walking. One of his kids is like 3, but like knows the Thriller song and dance. Has talked to me about The Walking Dead. So like I know this is something they're chill with. And obviously, I'm a fan of The Walking Dead. It's not like I'm anybody to sit here and say this is wrong. But naturally, you think my 3-year-old daughter took this well?
Oh, man.
Absolutely not. It's like daytime still.
Big story
And
here
he
is
fucking just drops a bomb on all these parents and like makes all these kids go from like excited for trick or treating to like what the fuck.
I'm
And
happy.
just like expects everybody to keep walking along.
I'm happy you found somebody to talk Walking Dead with. Finally.
Just me.
Yeah, usually just Randy.
Was it like this? Was it like a morph suit thing?
100%. It was 100% spandex or whatever you call it, bodysuit covering the head, every part of his body fully covered.
Was this a question?
And it wasn't.
Did we have a Ronald Reagan situation going on, or were we seeing print?
He's asking about the penis for some reason.
No.
Come
Okay,
on,
thank
dude.
None of it.
What the fuck?
None of it. No, he, like I mentioned before, like he had been doing work on like the second story of his house's gutters. They were getting their roof replaced. And he felt adamant that he needed to do some shit to his gutters before that happened. So he was like in full jeans and long sleeve, like thermal, and just put this on over it. So no ridge. And me as a grown adult who knew who was in this, I couldn't look him in the face, both out of like anger and out of like discomfort with seeing it.
Okay. So, like, his kids think it's cool, though? Like, his kids are like, yeah, dad's...
The 6-year-old, I don't know, which I don't know if Dylan tweeted it. Somebody else may have mentioned it, but will verify K-pop Demon Hunter costumes were everywhere.
I need to watch that movie,
Everywhere.
but so many.
Man, that's how I kind of am with clowns. If an adult has a clown Halloween costume on, it's hard for me to look at him in the face. It's not that I'm like scared. It's just like you're weirding me out.
It's off-putting.
It is. It's like you. I know who you are behind that makeup and that wig and the nose, but I just don't want to look at you, man. It makes me uncomfortable.
So, did this guy come out and like be like, all right, here I am. He just was like, y'all went on the walk?
Personality. He is not that. He does not have like he's a very, I don't want to say reclusive, but a very quiet guy in general. unless like you go talk to him and he will talk to you about the same story on year's end. And like the same, like he's very obsessive about things. So like I basically, again, took Camille, my daughter, and was like, all right, we're going to be a house ahead. We have a big group. We'll put them at the back of the herd and then we'll just keep going.
Did he get any compliments?
I wasn't around to hear him if so.
Damn.
Now,
so
fast
weird.
forward about 4 or 5 houses in, and I'm like thinking through like, okay, I can't sit here and like deal with this. Like, well, you know, I'm not by my son or my wife or the group. Like I'm being very physically avoidant to the group. It's very clear. Like I'm wearing this about as well as like I imagine Dylan would if he was upset about something. Like there was no question that I was not thrilled. And it was like very weird, probably the people that I'm going up to trick or treat with. Cause again, I'm in front of everybody. Here's angry black guy carrying around a 3-year-old who can clearly walk, dropping her off, like, go get candy. And she's like timidly going up and getting candy and looking over shoulder the whole time. So it just was a headache. And so he comes up and he's like, is Camille not liking it? And I'm like, nah, man, it's way too much.
You said that?
And he's like, oh, no. He like, and he tries to like lean in like, oh no, it's me. And like, it's me. And like takes off the mask and like, she chills. She didn't like start screaming or crying. She's like, oh yeah. She did calm down when he did that. But I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like, how about you just do that to start with?
Okay. You
got to
gotta
just not wear it because nobody else was wearing it. No adults were wearing anything.
Hey, man, you went a little hard on Halloween.
So I'm going to applaud him for, he had a real opportunity to, you know, since he was working on the gutters on a big ladder, he could have like done the bit where like the ladder falls and he fakes his death and then comes out in the costume. Cause that thought might've been like, if I were him, I would have at least thought like, hey, what if I like make this like a whole event where like, I don't know. That's just something I would have thought of. But I'm glad he didn't do that. Our scene in Austin though, like, cause I didn't think we were doing costumes, and like Alyssa's like ordered, her costume came in like the day prior. And I was like, wait, we're wearing stuff. And she's like, yeah, she's like, me and the moms are. And I go, okay, and I was like, is Clay wearing anything? She's like, I don't think Clay is. I was like, all right, what about Cody? And I'm like naming these other dads. And she's like, oh, I'm sure Cody will dress up. I'm like, okay. So like, I'm going to probably dress up, whatever. And I had the farmer costume from spooky season. And I was like, you know what? It's a little bit more fun to go as Nikki the Knife.
I think I found it. Oh, I found one like it, Rainey. I sent it to you. It's called the zombie skin suit, and it looks like a. Pull up the image.
Point being, KJ, that I would say 60% of the parents dressed up on ours. Ooh, that's graphic.
Is that it?
I gotta show him really quickly.
You can't see it yet, KJ.
Not yet, but now he can.
That's about it. It didn't have the green aspect or like the guts out, but that's essentially the image.
Yeah, that's
it just was all red and white. So like it wasn't as multicolored, but it was that, but all red and white. It was, I mean, it was tough, man. It was very tough to like, I don't know. Like you said, it just, you know better, but you couldn't tune it out. So that was Halloween. Again, they smoothed it over. And even last year when we weren't having, thank you.
Way
Randy.
too graphic.
You're going to get this.
Get that off the screen, dude.
You're getting us damned.
I'm just looking at guts right now.
The bile duct. Even last year, like we kind of all walked as a group and then eventually kids want to go to different houses, like broke apart and then rallied afterwards. So that happened again naturally. Fast forward. So what was Halloween Friday? Saturday happens. Sunday, I get a text and hadn't seen them yet. Hadn't like smoothed this over. And I'd been just going through my head like, man, this is just why it was just so out of fucking pocket. And meanwhile, my wife had told the kids like it was an inappropriate costume. And so anytime it came up, my kids were like, it was inappropriate. It was inappropriate. So I'm like, I know that my kids are going to go tell his kids like that it was an inappropriate costume and like it's going to turn to some shit. But anyways, I get a text from him and his mailbox had been fucking smashed and was like on the ground. And I'm like, I'm at Costco. I'm like, damn. And I tell him, call him like, hey, can you check our front door camera real quick, see if our mailbox is okay? Ours was okay. And of course, the first thing I do when I get back, like I drive every other house, see if anybody else's was fucked up. Nobody else's was fucked up.
It was just a skinless zombie guy.
I don't know. He had like interaction with like high school kids from a couple houses down like a year to 2 years ago.
Okay,
about some shit.
Need to know more about that.
Like we have an alley behind us, and he gets weirdly like possessive, thinking like it's his domain or our domain. The people who live like in this block of 4 houses, to like nobody else should go back there. And this house lives similarly like connected to it, but their kids will use it for like playing 5,000 or jackpot. Jackpot's probably what most people call it, but with lacrosse balls and lacrosse nets. It looks kind of fucking dope.
Frat.
Like, can you imagine doing that with lacrosse sticks?
No, it sounds
like
dope.
Yeah,
jackpot?
that sounds cool.
They'll do that shit, and it's like 100, 200 yards. Don't toss shit, and it doesn't hurt anybody. Nobody's house ever been hit, but it's just kids playing back there. So I guess at some point in time, he got into it with them. He called the cops, or somebody did, but this was years ago. So fast forward again Sunday, and that happened, and I'm like,
There's KJ making sure he has his scapegoats for
I'm
everyone.
like, please, cops, don't come ask me, because all that was going through my head is I'm like, if something like traumatic happened or terrible happened, and the cops came to you and like, oh, hey, it's this neighbor, or this happened, most people would be like, oh no, oh my gosh, would never imagined. I don't think there's a person who, especially after skin suit night, is going to say that about him. So I'm just like, I see the mailbox, I'm like, oh shit, I hope this doesn't keep fucking snowballing.
You know what? I'm going to throw out an alternative theory. I think what if he smashed his own mailbox to kind of get the narrative away from you wore a skin suit to, dude, you're the victim of a crime. Somebody destroyed your property, dude. I forgot all about the zombie skin suit that ruined Halloween. Just saying.
I haven't seen him in person yet. I'm glad they got their roof replaced yesterday, because my conversation's only been like, man, that roof looks great. And I'm just going to fucking bury it at this point, because I don't want to be the person on the wrong side of that traumatic story.
Go ahead and book
if
KJ
ever something
for next
happens,
Halloween.
Y'all know it's skin suit guy next time.
I can't wait to find out if he's going to try to run something back next year. Like, he's going to have a real moment where he's like, I'm now a skin suit guy. I still gotta stick with the costume, but I gotta go a little bit of a different direction. Or does he double down?
Yeah. Does he like fake blood it all up? Get it real gory.
Like, what do you think about this? Like, I would have been okay with him being like, okay, the kids are going to go out and trick or treat. And some people are just into it. And he wants to do that as the person scaring people who are coming to get candy. Like,
yeah,
I feel like we grew up and there were those families or those people around the neighborhood who were like real fucking rocked up on scaring some kids.
Halloween heads.
Go get candy. And like they were all in for it.
Oh,
I feel like that's the move if you want to be that person.
That is there's at least, I would say, 3 or 4 on our block that fit into that category. Because growing up, there was always 1 or 2 houses in like the entire part of our town that did that. And now it's a lot more. Like, because back in the day, there's a guy who dressed up in a scarecrow outfit and would sit in the bench in his front yard, not moving, and like on some hay bales, and like the candy bucket was up there, and he would jump out at kids when they would get candy, and that dude ruled.
That's a good bit.
It's a good bit.
That's harmless.
Move.
That's harmless fun right there.
But yeah, this year, like just noticing, like there's guys who set up their whole driveway, they turn into like a fun house.
Yeah, making it like a maze.
Yeah,
we
man,
had those guys.
People go hard, dude.
The garages and stuff. Yeah,
I kind of love it, honestly. But you got to read the room, and I can't imagine walking around and granted, I know I'm probably like the weird guy in like my wife's mahjong friend group. Like I'm probably the weird husband because I dress up as a character that nobody understood, or they thought it was just what I wore to work that day. But I can't imagine wearing the gory skin suit when no other adult even like put on like none of the wives even put on like a cat ears or like a little, you know what I mean? Like the give up costume.
Nicole was like, she brought from the basement, like she has a green wig and like alien, like,
okay.
I don't know. You mean like a really weak costume thing she was going to put together, but she brought it up. She's like, yeah, whatever, I'll leave it. And what she did, as what everyone would do, is when the mom started arriving, took the temperature, like looked around. Did anybody else have anything? And she just
Okay.
left it.
KJ, I got a scenario for you here. I want to put something because we're talking friendly family costumes here, and clearly, would you prefer if someone dressed up in this gory like skin suit thing at a family friendly event, or maybe if they brought in maybe like a breathalyzer costume where your penis was a breathalyzer? Which one do you think is a little more inappropriate? Dave?
I think the gore one. The kids don't get the breathalyzer.
To be
They
fair,
probably could read the words "blow me," but
I didn't know it was a kid party. It was the day after Halloween. I didn't know. I thought it was more adults. And then
I forgot about that one.
I went home and changed. That costume rules, man.
how far? I don't know this story, and I don't want to drag you back through it. But just so I understand, how long did it take you to like decide to go back and change? Like, did you enter the threshold of the house? Did you actually arrive?
Yeah,
Or did
no,
you
I
realize
partied,
upon approach?
KJ.
Oh, dear.
I partied and I like went in the backyard. I definitely had conversations with some parents who I didn't know, and
Oh yeah.
I'm still friends with those people. To be fair, they didn't. Nobody mentioned it. I was mentioning it to Alyssa. I was like, so this wasn't the move.
Yeah, Dave went a little hard this year.
The point was it's such an over the top give up like costume. That's why it sucked. Why did I do that?
That's funny.
I don't know. Why would I do that when I could have just worn Fabletics?
That's right.
I wore it to the gym this morning.
I wore it to the gym this morning as well.
You want to know a true story? Our friend Bravo, who used to work at Grand X with us and was our fraternity brother, I saw him in a T-ball game as kids in our league, and I was wearing my Fabletics pants. He texted me yesterday, asked where I got the pants from.
Fabletics.
Yep, I sent him the link.
Become a VIP member. Get 80% off, dude. Just do it.
Dylan doesn't even need the copy. He just knows it. That's how much he loves Fabletics. The quality, man, it surprised me. They feel like they're kind of high-end activewear. You pay like $200 for, but like you're getting that level of quality at a fraction of the price. That makes the membership feel like it pays for itself. Like Dylan said, sign up as a new VIP, get 80% off everything, and after that, the membership's about $60 a month unless you skip that month. The monthly fee gives you exclusive membership benefits, including a credit you can use toward a full outfit or bundle up to $100. On the first of every month, they send the email. You decide whether you want to purchase a member credit or skip the month. And the cool part is the member credit isn't just for me. You can use it for, I don't know, something for your partner or even your friend. It's all, they're a good company. They do good things in the community. It's not just about good deals, eco-friendly things. Half of their fabrics are made from recycled materials. And the company has been a carbon neutral company since 2021, which I think is pretty good. Dylan, you're not carbon neutral.
I try to be.
You try, but you're not.
I'm not on Fabletics level. That's for sure. They sent me some chunky sweatpants that are about to get a lot of play when it gets cold outside.
Oh, yeah.
Just around the crib, man. Come on.
Treat yourself to gear that looks good, feels good, and doesn't break the bank with Fabletics. Go to fabletics.com/steam and sign up as a VIP and get 80% off everything. That's fabletics.com/steam. Sign up as a VIP, get 80% off everything. 80%.
It's a lot of percent.
Fabletics.com/steam.
Before we move on, I want to do one last recap Halloween thing. I want to give a special shout out to a backer out there that he hit me up and he did Doug Dimmadome. I want to just show the people there. What a guy.
Hell yeah.
Dude, the hat's got to go out of frame. Don't you know that when you take a picture?
Exactly.
Come on, dude.
So yeah, but Hunter, shout out to you.
That is a good Dimmadome.
And he wants to do Dimmadome.
Not as tall
Zoom
as
in on them
Randy's
boots.
Dimmadome hat. What are them boots, Hoss? They're not
I don't
Pony
know.
West.
No,
I don't
they're
think.
not West.
They're
That's
not
all right, though,
West.
bub.
It's
Shouts.
okay.
What was his girl?
That is Jorgen von Strangle. He's like the Arnold Schwarzenegger fairy of Fairly Odd Parents. So also very good.
Can I tell
Good
you a
job.
story? We had Nickelodeon on yesterday, and a Doug Dimmadome episode where he is a wrestling referee came on,
That must be a new one. I don't remember that.
and I was like, "There's Doug Dimmadome." I don't. What's the show? Odd Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that came
Yeah.
on in our house yesterday, and I was like,
What is he? Is he a real estate mogul? Is that right?
He's real estate billionaire tycoon, real estate tycoon,
Yeah.
and destroyer of cherished childhood dreams. like yours.
Oh, I thought he was a good guy.
Hello.
No, everyone loves him, but he's definitely like a billionaire.
We're gonna do something about it. We're gonna start with Doug Dimmadome.
I thought you were going Bill Simmons on that.
No.
Well, here's the thing. Doug Dimmadome did build the Dimmadome, so he did pay for his own stadium.
There you go.
That's why people like him.
As he should.
As he
We're
should.
gonna stop subsidizing billionaires to build stadiums that will only lose taxpayer money. Hey, here's a new segment called "What the fuck is this app?"
Is this the Stephen A. situation?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this app?
What's going on,
Are
Randy?
you
I
following
sent you
this,
a tweet.
KJ? You following this?
Yes, I'm lightly familiar that it's not the Everything app that we're speaking of. That
No.
it's not the one and only Stephen A. app.
Stephen A's got a solitaire app, and apparently, remember that kid? Apparently, all of his buds over at ESPN are promoting it for him, and it's the corniest, out of place shit I've ever.
It's
seen.
like 2016 promotional tweets, like that start with #ad.
Yeah.
And it's just a solitaire app, and okay, it's not. I guess it's not that big of a deal. It's just weird to see like A-list ESPN personalities promoting a solitaire app.
Did you know they hate doing this?
#beat Steven.
Is this a video of her playing?
All right, Stephen A. I just got home, long trip. First thing I want to do, sit back on the couch and beat you in
Oh,
solitaire.
I'm sure that's what you want to do when
Just
you get
take
back.
this all in.
What else do
We're
you think she
going
wants to
down.
do?
Probably pour a glass of wine, relax.
Laura Rutley. We could probably get her on the show.
I didn't.
I don't know.
I
about
mean
that.
it.
Not after
Look
those
at
comments.
this.
That's fair.
Take that, Stephen A. I mean, I barely even have time to play, and I beat you. You're playing all the time.
Damn, just
Wow.
dunking on
Loaded,
Stephen A.
I'm
loaded
sorry.
screen case.
We love.
Yeah, a lot going
We
on.
love Laura Rutledge
All right.
around here.
Is she friends with
Big
Casey?
fan.
She is friends with Casey. Yeah.
I
Think we can get her
apologize.
on?
Laura, you rock.
You're welcome to come on the show whenever you want. Yeah, I hate what they're doing. We don't need this.
Hey, you're welcome on the show. We just hate what you're doing. It's just
Like
weird.
to
It's
answer
just
some-
weird.
some
Is it
tough
weird?
Questions about this. It's 2016 is what is the perfect way to describe it. Like everything about that seemed very Words with Friends-ish. And my brain goes two different directions. Like one, we must not recognize how much money there is in bad apps. And two, I would almost be more comfortable if Stephen A. Smith got on national television, made all his friends join in, and was legitimately trying to get us to buy like Girl Scout cookies for his children, like their specific troop, not national. Like it feels really like get your coworkers to sell candy bars for your kids ish, but we're doing it with like millions of dollars of bloatware. It's just kind of strange.
Isn't this guy isn't Stephen A.
Is this
worth
not,
like $200 million?
Is this not AI?
what I don't get.
What's happening?
It's called Solitaire Cash. Can you wager via the app?
I think you could buy in and like it's whoever has the top score, whatever. But
Yeah.
apparently this is all in promotion for the World Solitaire Championship. That's going to be he's an ambassador. I didn't know that there's a championship.
Hey, how about you just get back on YouTube TV? All right, we don't need all this extra
Thank
bullshit.
you.
It says he's only worth $16 million.
That surprises me.
Damn. That seems low, doesn't it?
For
I thought he
Stephen A?
got like the bag a couple years ago.
He didn't show up for a single one of those commercial shots. You're right, Randy.
Yeah. If you're watching this at home, like these are all AI.
Okay, so we've got AI commercials to get Stephen A. Smith more monies. Yeah, I don't know.
And all the ESPN personalities are pushing the app.
I hope he's sliding them a little something.
They've got to. This isn't the friendly. Yeah, I got you, man. I'll promote your shit.
Do you remember, was it Clash of Clans? And it was like, didn't they have I feel like they had A-listers promoting it. It was like,
They still do.
it was Ben Affleck promoting Clash of Clans. Like, what?
Yeah.
Why?
Clash of Clans is big though.
You're Ben Affleck. You don't need to promote a phone game.
I bet your town hall is probably like a level 5, Dave.
Remember when someone sniped him at a game like a few weeks ago playing solitaire on his phone? Remember that?
Stephen A. It was like last playoffs, I think. Yeah.
It's all making sense now.
I get the tie-in. Like, he seems like a natural spokesperson, but it's just like the AI thing really solidified it
Yeah,
for me.
it's
I'm out.
really weird.
I hate it.
I don't like it. I don't like taking jobs away from commercial creators.
Was he a midwife right there? And they just
yeah,
shot the baby out
I don't
like
know,
a
Randy,
cannon?
if you can do the deflated belly one. Like, I'm not pro pregnancy trauma and TV and ads, but the deflated belly, as if it was like a basketball deflating as the baby pops out, is a lot. Dylan, I think you hit the nail on the head.
What the hell?
That's not how it works.
It definitely makes me feel like everything was bullshit about the whole, we caught Stephen A playing
Right.
solitaire. And I wonder how many times he staged that, or whoever tweeted that. Definitely not a real account.
I hate it.
Tinfoil hat theory. What if all of this is just going back to Stephen A super PAC? Just getting ready for 2028. Stephen A for president.
Or they're laundering money for foreign wars.
What's the difference?
Oh. Do you play solitaire? That wasn't it.
If Mahjong wasn't the
What's going on?
the real Trojan horse, it's solitaire now, huh?
Solitaire. I was never a solitaire
So
kid.
ridiculous.
Solitaire's lame, dude.
Tonight,
It's-
people are
it's
winning
fine. Just-
money on solitaire. Is it you? Is it your wife?
It's not me. Gotta leave the Tucker to the pros. It is fun to do around the office, though.
Yeah.
Way too many times our office just just turns any conversation into just a Tucker questioning. It really does.
It always gets mixed with who is the guy that did What's Going On? It's
Ryan Windhorst.
Yeah, it's a mix
Adjacent
between
to-
the two of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's the
Why
same.
is this?
Why is that?
Why is that?
Are they moving the
Buffets?
team?
Buffets are done.
KJ, I got to get you in some poncho.
Yeah.
KJ's not in Poncho yet?
I don't think
Okay.
he's on that poncho-ish.
Okay.
Like, I'm looking at what he's wearing right now, and I just can't imagine how good he would look in his poncho flannel. Their whole fall line it's very good.
Dude,
It's high quality stuff.
it is. I'm trying to find the one I wore the other day because it is so money.
Is that the Stan hoodie?
He was
No,
wearing
no,
the
no.
sand hoodie yesterday.
I wore,
But,
I wore one to a dinner party on Saturday, and
a dinner party with the prince.
Oh, my poncho.
no, it was just with some friends.
Yeah, just say dinner.
Yeah.
I was at a dinner party
Oh.
because it was
an
at someone's
event.
house. If
It
I
was
say I was at a dinner, like that means I went out.
Oh, brother, we have a
Chanel.
crazy event happening, a dinner party.
Bro.
There'll
Okay,
be
Prince
quite a many
Andrew.
dames.
This is an ad read. No, dude.
Quite a many dames.
They sent us, like, dude, 5 years ago, Poncho sent us like the Pearl Snap button down.
I still wear them.
I still wear that. I still kind of like
that's
my
the white one I have.
That's like my go out, like, it's kind of my statement one. I could wear that at the ranch, but I could wear it at dinner too. People are like, damn.
well, I can't find the exact one, but it's the Western long sleeve button down with pearl snaps.
Yeah, I know
And
which one you're talking
it's
about.
fucking dope.
They got the Western polos now, which are very dope as well. The Tough Thread, which just launched. It's their toughest fabric yet, reinforced with ripstop technology. You weren't ready for that ripstop tech.
The Ventura.
Ah.
The Ventura. I stepped out in that thing, dude.
Ooh. Is that what people were saying when
Dude,
you walked out?
It's so dope. What color? It's called sagebrush. What color? Is that green?
That is like almost a mint.
No.
I mean, yeah, it's green. It's
It's
a
a light
pale.
green.
It's a pale green.
It's a great color. You probably look pretty decent in it.
I did.
Were you between wearing the sagebrush Western shirt and your gory skin suit?
Yeah. I decided to go with the Ventura, and it turned heads big time.
It's all backed by the Poncho Promise. Free shipping and free returns. Free exchanges to make sure you get the right fit. Poncho stands by every shirt, and they'll make it right if it's not your favorite. But here's a little insider info. It's probably going to be your favorite because everything they've sent me has been super dope.
Super dope.
Everything. Gear up for fall with Poncho. Every piece is built for comfort, performance, and lasting style. Go to ponchooutdoors.com/steam. Enter your email for $10 off your first order. That's PONCHO outdoors.com/steam for $10 off plus free shipping. And hey, tell them Circling Back sent you. Okay. All right.
Slate. We feeling Slatey?
Everybody's feeling. We got to get a Slatey theme song.
Yeah. Why haven't you done that yet, Randy?
What have you been doing?
Mexico.
Oh, okay.
KJ, have you checked out the Slate
Oh.
as he sips his
Oh
Celsius?
yes, I have. It's one thing I wanted to acknowledge is it's just two fans of teams that knocked off top 10 teams last week. So looking at this week, it's kind of like everything's a little bit of a come down. But I don't know if you boys saw the campsites outside of Jones AT&T Stadium over there in Lubbock.
Yes.
I
Cody
did.
Campbell Field.
I did. What?
They're excited for the Mormons to come in. I think Joseph Smith's coming back. You got a big matchup going down in Lubbock at 11 a.m.
Can you explain to me
Should be exciting.
how the student tickets work there? Why is this happening on like a Monday?
In this decade, I don't know, but I do know in the past it was essentially you swipe your ID and you get in. I imagine it's similar, but maybe they have what most places have is like you've got to pay the sports fee, but your seat essentially is first come, first serve. So they'll do these tents. A big part of this whole bit also is that people aren't in the tents all fucking day and all night. Like you've got to have somebody present and like there, but it is definitely you send your pledges or your freshmen to go camp in the tents and it's their party. Then you show up and
So this is
for the booze and the tailgate.
So this is for tickets.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is to get into the stadium first and then also to be in prime position for a tailgate, which will take place in that parking lot to the right.
Gotcha. Because I didn't see any tents, but when I went for game day last year as Dimmadome, like there were kids that camped out all night to get a good position for game day. So
That's a new Del Conte thing. It used to be not like that, but now it's like whoever gets there first, they run up and claim their seats when the gates open.
Yeah.
gotcha.
Which
It's
I think
it's best to do it that way, I think. Yeah.
I do too. I like it.
Yeah, that's the game. BYU Tech.
BYU Tech is a big one.
Isn't that ridiculous you would say that on a LSU Bama day?
Yeah,
like
man.
you're right, I agree. But isn't it just wild to like everybody's clearly in agreement like
What? Can I ask a LSU question? So wait, the president walked back the AD, right? Is there? I'm sorry, I just kind of tweeted that earlier.
Okay, so basically overnight, did they change the statement about
Let me
tech?
get caught up on that, but I
You
should
want me
have done this
to
before the show.
let me set the table to everything up until this point?
Yeah, what else you got?
Yeah, so they fired Brian. As far as LSU, really quick, just to recap there. They fired Brian Kelly, but a big part of why this job quickly became known as undesirable is because they were already without a school president and without an athletic director following the governor, who sounds like, I don't know what the big chicken's name is. I can't think of it. from,
Longhorn
Looney
Foghorn?
Tunes.
Longhorn Foghorn?
Whoa. Yes,
Sorry.
Longhorn Foghorn. Sounds a lot like
Well,
him.
a little close.
Okay.
He sounds a lot like him and basically talks shit about Scott Woodward. It's like, I'm not letting, that Mama Jamma pick our next head coach. So no coach is going to go to a school without a president and an AD. And almost if overnight they announce the president and they announce their AD pick, like within 6 days. In the first press conference, they say that they're removing the interim tag from the current, or maybe I've got like my roles wrong, but whatever. The current AD, I don't know, whatever. If you got the story for the current interim guy's story, I don't know.
Osbury. No interim, no search, full power to hire the next head coach. It's Verge Osbury. He's the AD
Yes.
at LSU. Okay. It's just been confusing, and it feels like it just feels like they've botched this, and it wasn't really their fault because you've got the governor applying pressure and just making it weird. And I know I said this before. I'm like, at the end of the day, if LSU can pay these kids, like big recruits are going to go there. But if I'm like between LSU and another school, it's like, this is weird, right? If they're paying attention to this, it just seems like a potentially chaotic situation.
This stuff will
Players
fizzle
won't
out.
give a damn.
They'll get settled in, and LSU won't. I mean, they're going to recruit just fine. They're going to still attract like a tier 1 head coach. It's still LSU. But
It just affects
Okay.
their coaching pool, which is the only part that I think matters.
Lincoln Riley.
You really think it affects it that much, though?
No, well, like
Because this
The
stuff,
timing of
like
all-
in 2 years from now, you
timing
look
is
back
so
and this is
wild.
going to be just in the past. Like that was a thing we got past, and now we're.
But if you're Lane, you're a big name coach, and you could go, you got 2 or 3 jobs that are great jobs. It's like, man, I don't know. I don't really want the governor the governor of the state on my ass. Like, that's just, I don't know. Maybe
I think-
people aren't locked in. Doesn't matter. But it's just weird.
think
Maybe
that-
just because I don't like that governor. But
that goes on everywhere. I think this has just been much more public. I think they're
yeah. But them being this public about it doesn't go on everywhere.
Yeah, I
Right,
think there's
right.
something to it for the coaches, and I think it ends there. I don't think a single player gives 2 shits. Like, they will care if they're in that locker room right now, but you will not care if you're a recruit after the new coach is announced. All that goes out the window.
If you're
All
getting
you
paid,
see is-
it's you get paid, you get paid. It's like whatever. But that's fair. It's been a really, really odd time. And we were talking before the show about who's the dude who was like named to watch, Lincoln Riley. Not for LSU
Was it Pate?
per se. Yeah. But for one of the open jobs, we're just like, wait, what? And then Dylan's like, is Lincoln Riley a good coach? And like that is like the really fun game to play. I know, like when he was in Lubbock, like under Mike Leach, like he was a great position coach, and like all the players out there loved him. KJ,
Well, his name was getting floated out for
Real
the
sweethart.
for the vacant LSU job too before Brian Kelly took it. It's like, is Lincoln Riley going to go to LSU? And he goes, I promise you, I'm not going to LSU. And then he went to USC.
just,
He didn't lie
It's fucking,
That's beautiful.
and took his
The
Heisman,
timing of all of this sucks.
Heisman
No,
winning
is it-
quarterback with him.
He did take that was Caleb Williams, right?
It was.
dude, his time at
That's
OU
just
is so forgotten. It's bizarre.
He won a lot. His win percentage is still insane when you
Nope.
go back and look at it. Like,
Caleb Williams, though, like I know it was very brief, but it's just weird. I'm like, oh yeah,
Because he only started for like 80% of a season.
Yeah.
70% of a season.
it was very. The other night I was like,
He took
oh, yeah, I forgot
Rattler's.
about that.
He took Rattler's job during the Texas OU game and never gave it back.
That's right.
was he Jalen Hurts' coach?
Yes.
Yeah, isn't that weird to think of? Like, that's just so
It is weird.
crazy. Anyhow, BYU Texas Tech. I'm not like gonna give a prediction here. I just do think it's insane that like this is the marquee game. I will admit publicly that I don't know how sold I am, and I've been a little bit bearish on like everybody is calling Texas Tech this new behemoth based on them beating Utah and on their recruiting. And this is coming from perspective like everybody was calling SMU this new behemoth based on winning the AAC and then going to the ACC title and getting like our heads stomped in. So like, let's just all take a breather. Like, it looks legit. Their stats, their EPA on defense, like everything looks great. They've dominated this season. But if things fizzle out, like, what is this? If Indiana hadn't have done it 2 years in a row, like, would we be singing praise about what Indiana did last year? No. And like, give it some time. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I wish I had a better feel for BYU because I've not really watched much BYU. So I don't know. I would not be shocked if they walked into Lubbock and got buzzsawed.
They'll grind it out. BYU was SMU's only loss during the regular season last year. Not to bring it back to SMU, but like that's why I've been somewhat aware and I watched them a little bit this year. Their head coach is legit. He is a fiery dude. Like he is. He'll take some risks on fourth down. I don't know. It's going to be a good game. They've got a quarterback whose name is Bear, and he wears like 47. He's a little bit thick, and he's going to take on a lot of contact. I don't know what it's going to be like. If this game was at night, I would take Texas Tech by 40. But being at 11 a.m., who knows? It's going to be strange.
For like the 5th time this season, I'm going to say a Mississippi State game is interesting. Georgia, Mississippi State, just to see.
Where is it?
Where is that game? Ooh, is that in Starkville?
Yeah, it's Stark. Yeah, Yeah,
Okay.
I'll ride with you there. I don't know. I feel like Georgia's at the point where like you're an idiot to bet against them or to expect them not to win in the second half. But it just seems strange that they continue to play like these weird close or overtime games. It's just how many times you're going to continue doing that. Just it seems very narrative driven, but it's a lot, man. It's weird.
And if you're looking for a real upset alert,
We're not.
we got Purdue versus Ohio State. You
It's
know,
not.
that's a one to watch.
It's at Purdue though.
That'll be an ass kicking of the highest
It's
order.
gonna
that's gonna be
be
ugly.
bad. I'm gonna be hopefully a whole bottle of mead deep during that, so I will not be watching at all.
He says gonna okay.
Yeah, I think
well,
we will finish with 2 wins on the season because we got Ohio State number 1, Washington number 24, and Indiana, which is I think number 2. Those are our next 3 games. So very very cool, very cool. Boiler up. It's basketball season though, so who cares?
Y'all started 2-0 though.
Yeah, can't take that
You
away
always
from
have
us. Yeah.
To be 2-7, like I want to go back and read those headlines after 2-0. Anyways,
Mizzou hosting A&M with their freshmen.
because whatchamacallit got hurt.
Yeah.
This is one of those games where if Bama runs away with this with their game against LSU at home, and if A&M stomps Mizzou out, these are going to be the times where I'm like pointing back to like we were all screaming how deep this conference was and how good like this LSU win was. Like this is kind of the weekend that will make me very frustrated because I feel like both of those are going to be blowouts.
This season is setting up perfectly for Texas to spoil A&M's season. It won't completely spoil it because they would have one loss. I think they're going to cruise to that last game.
I think they have like a 99% chance of making the playoff.
Yeah, they could still they would still lose. I mean, if they lost to Texas, they would easily get in. Obviously,
Fuck their seeding though, a little bit.
a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, that means home game at Kyle Field probably wouldn't be the worst thing to experience unless you got put on the road on accident. But, yeah, the A&M Texas game, I think we talked about at the beginning, like, are you mentally prepared for, like, going into that being a very, very, very competitive, like, an important game? And it was exciting last year, and Texas A&M didn't really matter. But I think I'm with Dylan. Like, I mean, it's what? We got 2 weeks, 3 weeks? But I don't think it's
Texas goes to Athens next week. Texas wins one of A&M and Georgia. I don't know which one. Lose one, win one.
Oh, you're in Athens? What? And they're going to probably push that to nighttime game.
6:30 kick. Well, 7:30.
I mean, Georgia Tech
time.
should have beat them at home at Athens at night last year. Like I have no hesitation saying that shoulda, coulda, woulda. That was a dub for Georgia Tech. So like Texas can do it. I think Sark, gets ready for big games. So
Yeah, he does.
How we feeling about the current seeding, specifically Notre Dame?
Notre Dame seems out
I don't
of place.
think Notre Dame's is.
That's the one people were mad at. One of them.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the big mad online about that, and a lot of it's based on people not respecting North Carolina State, who has good ACC wins. Which you look at the rest of the rankings and people think that's worth nothing. Sure, whatever, but like I think beating USC is a legitimate win because I think USC should be like on people's radar for sneaking into the playoffs. I think beating North Carolina State is a considerable win. It's not like what you hang your hat on, but it's nothing to like be upset about. And I do think that the means in which they lost to Texas A&M is considerable. Like, they had a blocked extra point, or how'd they miss that?
It just missed it.
I don't
I think
remember.
the kid
just
just missed the extra point.
My
Yeah,
feeling.
and then they
it's-
tried. Go ahead.
I was gonna say my feeling on it is we have 4 weeks left, so who gives a shit right now? It doesn't mean a ton at this point in the season. So,
But there's teams that can afford a loss like A&M, and there's teams like Notre Dame who they can't. And they have Navy, I think, is their tough game. But I'm kind of in my head now, kind of making the comp between Notre Dame and Texas as far as 2 loss teams. They're 1 loss. Both have a loss against a top 3 team, and it was a close game.
A lot of the Texas chatter right now is why the hell did we schedule Ohio State when that could have easily been a cupcake, and Texas would have one loss at this point.
I mean, when did
But
they
I would
schedule
put that Ohio State loss like right next to the A&M Texas, or A&M Texas. I'm sorry, A&M Notre Dame one. Like it was a very close, like week 1 competitive game that Texas just wasn't clicking that day. They didn't control the game. Ohio State made plays, but they didn't get blown out.
Texas D showed
I
out
don't
big
think they
time
look-
in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't look out of place.
Weirdly,
Like,
might be their
Arch
best
looked a
defensive
little
game.
bit uncomfortable, but like, you know, I don't think that it like had that game happen last week at night. I don't think people would be shitting on Texas for that loss.
No.
You know, like I think people have been like, "Oh man, we got this competitive clash. It's so great." But because it was the first thing people saw this season, I think that set the table. Like had they blown out UTEP by 77, and then it was a 14-7 game the next week, I think people frame it differently. But you know, it's what it is. Both of those teams are legit in my book. The frauds to watch for me, I think you got to put Oregon on that list right now. I don't think Utah deserves to be at fucking 13 off of one big win. And I do think that USC should be higher. And anybody who beats a team that beat Notre Dame probably should be, you know, in the conversation too.
Oregon's got Iowa this week. See.
I think Iowa's a sneaky. I mean, nobody's going to say sneaky like the fact that they're what? They're a one-loss team. They're not ranked.
No, they're ranked.
Are Iowa?
Yeah, I think they're like 22.
No. What am I looking at? Not in college football.
they're not
playoff.
ranked in the
Against
AP.
Iowa's not ranked. I got
They're ranked in the coaches poll 24.
Coaches poll 20.
lost
Okay.
team.
Anyway, that seems that's a
16 to
game that I can
13
see
in the
Oregon having
rivalry,
trouble.
And then, 3-point loss to your rival out on the road in the second week, and then a 5-point loss to Indiana, 20-15. I don't know, man. Clearly, I don't know shit.
Who are you
I
talking
don't-
about? I'm sorry.
I'm talking about Iowa.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Those
yeah.
are Iowa's 2 losses, and then like they play a Big Ten schedule, but they get no fucking respect like anybody else does. So it's just strange to me, man.
Dude, you can't hit a team for losing to Matt Campbell. You know what I'm saying, Campbell?
Can we do our annual "he should be fired" conversation with Matt Campbell?
He shouldn't be. He should be the coach. Matt Campbell's going to Penn State. He's going to Happy Valley.
Please.
I'm just playing.
Please.
I have no insider info. I'm just talking ish. I'm just talking that ish. All right, let's do our weekends and fun.
Bro, let's go out this weekend. There's a crazy event happening.
I like to turn up.
Bro, there's a crazy event happening.
We had the party and it was lit.
I got yelled at by a prostitute.
Let's just go have fun and let go with it.
This weekend of fun presented by Lisa Mattresses. Oh my gosh, do I like going home at night, getting in my bed and lying down on that Lisa mattress. Comfort. I'm a side sleeper. Ooh. It's perfect. It's custom fit for me. They sent it to you in a little box. You open that box, you pull out the package and watch it just expand, and boom, you got a mattress. A Lisa mattress.
I got 2 at home. One of them is their base model, which is obviously the least expensive one and is still extremely comfortable. But the one I'm rocking in the bedroom is, of course, the Legend Hybrid Cooling Mattress. And this thing is next freaking level.
Heck yeah.
Sleeping on a cloud, dude.
They're comfy. From night one, you'll feel the difference. Premium materials that deliver serious comfort and full body support no matter how you sleep. And Lisa mattresses are meticulously designed and assembled in the USA for exceptional quality. Plus, they back it all up with free shipping, easy returns, and a 120-night sleep trial. That's a lot of nights. But you're not going to need 120 nights. Nah.
No, it didn't even take me one night.
No. He just knew. When you know, you know. And Elisa isn't just about sleep, it's about impact. They donate thousands of mattresses each year to those in need while also partnering with organizations like Clean Hub to help remove harmful plastic waste from our oceans. Go to lisa.com for 25% off mattresses, plus get an extra $50 off with promo code STEAM, exclusive for our listeners. That's leesa.com. Promo code STEAM for 25% off mattresses, plus an extra $50 off. Support the show. Let them know Circling Back sent you. Lisa.com, promo code STEAM. Well, let's let the guests start it off. Going to spend a lot of time on Clean Hub.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good.
Your boys got two big things on the list this weekend, both incredibly mundane. One, heading to the barber. So I'm not, while I love my Roback hat, you got a lot of long curlies sticking out of here at the side of the hat. Well overdue, which if you are in the upper Midwest and dark of skin, just going to the barber is not something that you can just fucking throw a rock and find, as I experienced when I lived south in South Dallas. I could find a barber anywhere, everywhere. So getting to the barber here is more of an experience and more of a intentional effort. So head to the barber shop Saturday, following that up with getting these GD leaves off of my yard and mentally preparing to hear more of whatever the hell happened last week from my neighbor, as he probably will walk outside and chat me up about it. So aside from that, watching the good old SMU Mustangs whip up on the Boston College Golden Eagles on Saturday and try to keep their real teeny tiny little CFP Pecker Hopes in play.
Bill O'Brien hot seat? He's still at BC, right?
It was a hire that I would have voted for 10 times out of 10. It doesn't seem to be making sense, but he doesn't want to hear any of that bullshit. He's like yelling at the media level of like, nobody here's given up. They probably could have beat Notre Dame last week if Jeremiah Love wasn't like Heisman level crazy. Notre Dame had three field goal kickers miss a kick. Like following up on why they lost Texas A&M. Like they are still searching for a kicker. We've lost 2 games because kicker woes. Notre Dame, has at least lost one. Millions of dollars for college kickers. Wild.
Damn.
Anyways, that's me.
That's kind of crazy to have 3 kickers. 3 guys capable of kicking.
If you have 3 kickers,
Travel
you
them
have
to
0
Boston.
kickers.
Exactly.
Good point. Dylan.
Yeah, thanks for asking, Dave. Got a Parks has a baseball game. Well, actually, that's not even until Sunday. Saturday, we're going out to the ranch. Gonna go see my mom. She's been sick. We're gonna go see her and spend the day. But we got to get back because we have a playoff game Sunday, and the boys are just absolutely just mashing the ball right now, and looking good. We got a first round bye, so that's big.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it, man. It's gonna be a pretty low key weekend for your boy. Parks has a birthday party to go to tomorrow, so I'll take him to that, and then we'll probably step out. Chelsea and I probably step out, get some Pine House or something.
What do the kids his age do birthday parties? I know there was a Blazer Tag.
Blazer Tag's a big player. They go to there's a place called, I forgot what it is. It's like a big like pandemonium kind of place. You ever go to that as a kid?
I know about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were Discovery Zone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a network of
DZ
tubes.
shouts.
But his friends they're starting to turn 11.
Uh-huh.
I think 11 you skip birthday party wise. Like 1 through 10, yeah, I get it. Like, we can't do this every year. We'll do 13's a big one. We'll skip 2 years. We'll do 13.
Okay.
Oh.
I can get behind
You
that.
can't just do it every year for the end of time.
It might be the one where,
That's onk status.
yeah, now that
Yeah.
you say that, like maybe those are the ones where it's like, hey, we got to take a couple of these. These might be the last ones you can like own as a family and do something solo before like.
Yeah, we'll still
You'll start
celebrate
losing.
you, but we're not going to do the whole party.
Mine turned into just sleepovers with like
That's
15 kids.
that's the
15
next
kids.
phase
We were
for
just
sure.
we were just shooting Roman candles. Just
Being little dickheads.
I mean, honestly, maybe toilet paper in a house or 2.
Breaking KJ's neighbor's mailbox and stuff,
Wearing our skin suits. I found something out. So I mentioned our friend Bravo. We were texting about the playoffs and because their team lost as well. And we're talking about how like both of our teams, every inning, so there's 4 innings technically, and we have positions already drawn out for each inning. Everybody plays a different position.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. And the team we played, apparently,
They don't.
they switched. They went first, so they had like 4 kids, and they just rotated them. So their pitcher to first was dialed, and we had a new pitcher every inning. We were mixing it up, and I was like, "Oh damn, That's a little bit.
That's just one of those unwritten rules in Little League Baseball, I think.
Yeah, we were like, oh, okay, because I wasn't paying enough. Because the pitchers in our league have the mask, so I didn't notice. I just knew the kid was either good or wasn't. Can make the throw or can run it over. And I was like, oh, that's kind of like you guys really, really wanted to win. You guys weren't moving your players around.
That's kind of sorry.
Okay,
man.
dude, cool, man. That's awesome for
At
y'all.
that level, that's kind of sorry.
Yeah, it is. These are 4 and 5-year-olds, but whatever. Randall.
Hi, Dave.
All right.
Swell to be here.
That's not.
I am going to the Ren Fair tomorrow. Going to the Texas Ren Fair, the one that's outside of Houston, Todd Mission. It's going to be great camping weather. I mean, we got high of 85, 84 during the day, low 60s, mid 60s at night. That's like perfect. That's like perfect camping weather to me.
Yeah, I love a
Quick
85-degree day in November.
Yes, KJ?
Yeah, jeez. Is this the first without the king? Will there be any special festivities without? And this the same Ren Fair?
This is the
that was
first
on
without the
HBO?
king. King George passed away earlier this year. So last year was the last one with him, and then like last year was the 50th, and it was also the year that the documentary came out. So last year was packed. Like it was a lot of fun, but I felt like I was really tired during the whole time too. But like it was so packed trying to get through the crowds, and we showed up Friday afternoon. Camping opens up Thursday afternoon, and we had to get one of the last like campsites on Friday afternoon. So like the place was already packed. So I think tomorrow, this weekend, it will not be as crowded, so that'll be nice. I'll actually get to experience a little bit more of the fest.
Oh.
And now that I'm going again, be able to have some more time to look at shops and everything. It was just kind of trying to drink in the whole time last year, but it's going to be fun. Going with Dan. Dan's driving. We're leaving around 2, so I'm packing everything up tomorrow.
We
know.
don't need to know who's driving.
Yeah, well, Dan's driving.
It's a little too much info. This is a big year for y'all. This is a huge year for the
It
Ren
is
Fair.
huge, though.
Yeah. Why is that?
Because it's the first year since Prince Andrew relinquished all of his titles.
That is true.
As he was exposed as allegedly being a pedophile.
Yeah.
Tough scene over
Do you
there.
think he won't be there?
King
He can't be.
George, as far as I knew, was not a pedophile, but he did hate fake breasts. That was a big part of the documentary. He would date. He was trying to be a sugar daddy. He was on sugar daddy sites, and then he would go on dates with these girls as part of the documentary. And like, you just asked, "Are your boobs real or fake?" And if they're fake, he would just end the date.
If there's ever a documentary about me after I pass, you can just leave out my preferences. You don't have to just you know what I mean?
This wasn't after his pass. This is while he was alive.
Okay, there's more. There's more to me than that.
But so yeah, it's under new management now and everything. So I'm very interested to see. I think it's still just running fine. So, but yeah, KJ, that is a good point. But it should be a
I
fun time.
appreciate it.
Follow along at Rain Trebecki. I'm sure I'll be putting some content out, hanging out with Boosh too. Oh yeah, Dan wants to do content. I think he's going to bring his podcasting equipment. And our current thing is to do a Steven Crowder type change my mind. But we're doing prompts like prompts of like the king is corrupt, or like fireballs are, it's unsafe. Just, random like fake fantasy stuff. That's Dan's current thing. He's bringing stuff to do content.
All right.
We'll see.
Mm.
KJ
you might find yourself in the shackles with the tomatoes.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see. But
Well, that
I would
sounds
have just
fun,
gone
Randy.
as like the long lost son of King George or something. Like, keep it simple.
call the Bannermen. Get my rightful claim to the throne.
What about Davey, though?
It would be dope if instead of the Bannerman, it was just David Banner.
David's Bannerman. I love it. But you only bump like fucking all insert David Banner songs here. Everything that's coming brain was Pastor Troy's.
real girls get down on the floor, as they say.
There you go.
Don't even know what that means.
I prefer Bruce Banner.
Hey, all right, calm.
Out.
It's low key. We got a fall at the boys. My oldest school. His little fall festival Saturday. This is my first ever one of these at like the school, and I don't know what this is going to be. I just know it's like in the afternoon Saturday. I don't know. So I'll be there. Other than that, I'll be hanging around a little bit, hanging out, and that's that.
Just hanging around.
Just hanging around.
Like, I think that we should tax dragon hordes.
Okay, you're workshopping your content. You're flying some test balloons, and I like where you guys are going. We'll see where.
The dragons, They control the top 1% of wealth in the kingdom.
He's got all the gold.
You ready for the end of week run it back?
Oh, new
Hey.
variation on a segment alert.
It's time to run it back. The segment during which we talk about what we already talked about all week long. Fumble the Coochie Week was a big hit. Dylan is chopped. You got to think back. Some of this was on Monday, but someone said Dylan is chopped.
People need to know.
Randy crushed his Patron trip in Mexico. Good job, Randy. If Randy ever calls Dave out like that again, he'll smash him like a walnut. Dave drank Sunny Delight in Everclear before a Duncanville football game. Shout out to all the Mexicans in the chat.
Shouts.
Dave was drinking a concerning amount of Stone Creek Cold Brew during Wednesday's episode.
I got to tell you right now, I've had too much and I have got to pee.
I see the bouncing. Yes, I'm
It's
just trying to
there.
wrap you up.
If we landed a Tom Brady interview, Dave would spend the whole time trying to convince him to give him a kiss on the mouth.
He's soft. He wouldn't kiss me on the mouth.
Here's that boy, Nasonex.
What up?
Randy is going up Brett sideways over BizDev.
I might pull up for real.
And finally, and this was from KJ's mouth, Dylan was right. And that concludes
Facts.
Run It Back for the week.
There's a first time for everything. LMAO. He's really like that.
Oh no. Who invited Mucinex to the party? That guy's a total chode.
Get out of here.
All right, let's get out of here.
We'll
Thanks,
see you next
KJ.
week. Thanks, KJ.
Thank
Bye.
y'all.
Bye.